Welcome to the Lifetime Assembly channel. My name is John. Today I'm going to show you how to replace and test your burn pot sensor on your Lifetime gas grill and pellet smoker. If you're noticing any issues with your grill, go ahead and call customer service so they can diagnose the problem. If they determine that it's the burn pot sensor, customer service will send you a new sensor. Before we get started replacing the burn pot sensor, make sure your grill is unplugged. Start by removing all of the grates and burn shields inside the grill. Come to the back of the grill and remove the drip tray and the two center lower burn shields. Remove the lower burn shields by lifting them up, sliding them back, and lowering the front. Next, remove the 4 screws on the burn pot. Then pull the burn pot away from the hot rod and lift it up at an angle like this. Next, remove the nut from the burn pot sensor and be careful not to lose the nut. Now that you've done everything inside the grill, come over to the side of the hopper and remove the cover plate. Remove the 2 zip ties holding the majority of the wires together. Be careful not to snip any wires when removing the zip ties. Disconnect the connection that has a purple and white wire connected to 2 white wires. Repeat the same process for the silver braided wire that has a 3-prong connection. Follow the wires that you just disconnected until you feel a rubber grommet. Then remove the grommet from the back of the hopper. Now come back to the middle of the grill and push the burn pot sensor down. Return to the hopper and pull the burn pot sensor wire out, which is the one with the 3-prong connection. Take your new burn pot sensor and insert it into the grommet and the hole at the back of the hopper. Continue feeding the wire through the hole until you can see the burn pot sensor in the burn pot. Once the sensor is through, bend a 90-degree angle into the cable just below the sensor, making sure not to pinch the wires. Insert the burn pot sensor into the hole and secure with a nut you removed earlier. Come back to the hopper and gently pull the cable to remove any slack. Push the grommet back in place, making sure not to push it all the way through. Reconnect the connections you took apart earlier. Gather up all the wires, make sure they're away from the fan, and zip tie them all together. Now go ahead and replace the hopper cover. Reinstall the burn pot. Reinstall your lower burn shields and your drip tray. Then replace all the burn shields and grates. Now we're going to test to make sure the burn pot sensor works. To do this, hold the prime button down while you plug in the grill. This should put it into developer mode. To make sure it worked, push the power button. You'll know it's in developer mode when all of the lights come on and it displays 133. At this point, click the smoke dial knob twice. You'll know the burn pot sensor is working if the chamber sensor and the burn pot sensor are within 15 degrees of each other. Once you've verified the burn pot sensor works, the final step is to unplug the grill. Thank you for watching this video on how to replace the burn pot sensor. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to our customer service team.